BrainBobble presents 14 Weird Facts About the Human Brain and Psychology. Are you curious to know how our brains work and the power they have? In this video, I'm going to show you exactly what makes us so special as humans. From discussing the importance of glucose for long-term memory formation, exploring adolescent brain development and its impact on problem-solving skills, understanding neural pathways that form early in life and their role in learning, discovering oxytocin's influence on social behavior and emotions, to uncovering why smell is the most influential sense when it comes to forming lasting memories, this video will give you a well-rounded look into how we think and remember. 1. Our brains are capable of generating up to 10 watts of electricity, allowing us to power a light bulb. This electricity is generated by the combination of signals sent between neurons and synapses as part of various processes occurring in the brain. With advances in neuroscience and new techniques being developed to better measure this phenomenon, we are constantly uncovering more evidence that suggests our brains have an incredible potential. The more we learn about how powerful these electrical signals within our brains can be, the more exciting discoveries await us in the future. 2. Memory isn't stored in one particular location in the brain but rather distributed through various neural networks and processes. Research has shown that memories are formed by a combination of processes such as encoding, storage, recall, consolidation and integration. It's clear that memory relies on multiple regions of the brain working together, meaning it's difficult to pinpoint one exact location where memories are held or retrieved from. With more knowledge being gained about how our brains work, we can continue to uncover further secrets about the remarkable power of our memories. 3. People's perception of time is highly influenced by their emotional and psychological states. As emotion increases, time appears to slow down and the individual feels as though they are living in a never-ending moment. On the other hand, when feeling relaxed or content, time passes by quickly. This suggests that our emotions can have a strong effect on how we perceive the passage of time. Experiments have also demonstrated that feelings associated with anticipation or fear cause a person to overestimate the amount of time passed since an event occurred. This shows just how much our brain's complexity influences our relationship with time. 4. Social interaction is an essential part of maintaining good mental health. Humans are naturally social beings, and it has been shown that spending quality time with friends and family helps protect us from developing severe mental health issues. Studies have demonstrated the benefits of frequent positive social contact, such as lower stress levels, improved sense of belonging, higher self-esteem and better overall mental well-being. Fostering strong relationships with other people can also provide support in times of difficulty, giving individuals a safe space to talk through their thoughts and feelings while avoiding isolation and depression. With the importance of social interaction becoming increasingly understood, it is clear that developing connections with others is key to having a healthy mind. 5. Our brains are incredibly powerful tools that are capable of forming new neural pathways quickly when we learn new skills or information. This neuroplasticity allows us to adapt to changing circumstances rapidly, and for our minds to retain information in a way that is more efficient and easier to remember. Research has demonstrated that engaging in deliberate practice of a skill or subject leads to the formation of new neural connections, which can be strengthened through repetition and reinforcement. As such, our brain's ability to develop these pathways is essential for learning and understanding complex concepts. This capacity for adaptability is what makes us uniquely human, and it's something that should not be taken for granted. 6. Our brains are incredibly efficient at processing information, with an average of 11 million bits of information being processed every second. This incredible capability allows us to perform complex tasks such as interpreting visual and auditory stimuli, problem-solving, and forming memories. Our ability to quickly process vast amounts of sensory data helps us make split-second decisions based on the environment around us. Scientists believe that this capacity has been key to human success in both evolutionary and modern times, allowing us to act appropriately in a rapidly changing world. It is remarkable to consider the sheer speed at which our brain is able to operate, highlighting its fascinating capabilities. 7. The Broca's area is a section of the frontal lobe in the brain. It was first discovered by physician Pierre-Paul Broca in 1861, who noticed speech deficits in patients with brain damage in this region. Since then, research has revealed that Broca's area plays an important role in language development and understanding, allowing us to communicate through complex language. This area is also associated with various other cognitive functions such as organizing ideas, decision-making, and problem-solving. It reveals just how intricate our brains are and how different areas of the brain interact to produce sophisticated behaviors such as speaking and writing. The Wernicke's area is a region of the brain located in the temporal lobe. First discovered by German neurologist Karl Wernicke in 1882, it is responsible for interpreting words we hear and formulating words we speak. Damage to this part of the brain has been linked to problems with understanding spoken language and forming complex sentences. Wernicke's area has since become an important area of research into language development, helping us better comprehend how our brains are able to interpret sounds and create words. It serves as further evidence of the intricate workings of our mind, providing us with insight into how our brain interprets the world around us. 8. Human brains have a unique ability known as mirror neurons. These neurons are active when we observe and perform an action, creating a kind of mimicry that allows us to recognize and understand the actions of others. Mirror neurons play an important role in social interaction by helping us recognize emotions, intentions, and even facial expressions. This ability has enabled humans to develop complex forms of communication through things like body language and gestures. Mirror neurons give us insight into the ways in which our brains can actively respond to what we observe, allowing us to better connect with each other on a deep level. 9. The right side of our brains are specialized for processing more creative tasks such as music and art. This area is known to be important in visual spatial processing, significantly influencing the way we perceive and interact with the world. The right hemisphere controls things like creativity, imagination, intuition, emotion, and abstract thinking. It also helps us decode nonverbal communication such as body language, facial expressions, and tone of voice. By combining these abilities, the right side of our brain gives us the potential to think outside the box and come up with new ideas and perspectives on any given topic. 10. Glucose is vital for the formation of long-term memories. This simple sugar acts as a key source of energy to power neurons in our brains, allowing us to think more clearly and form longer-lasting memories. Glucose helps aid in the process of encoding memories, which is when we initially commit something to memory, as well as retrieving information that has been stored over time. Studies show that blood glucose levels can impact how quickly we remember new things and how well we recall stored material. By maintaining a healthy supply of glucose, our brains are able to work at optimal capacity and form stronger memories more effectively. 11. Adolescents often have to work harder at problem solving, impulse control, and other cognitive tasks due to the fact that their brains are not fully developed until their mid-20s. During adolescence, there is a surge of development in areas of the brain that are responsible for social and emotional processing. This period of growth allows adolescents to think abstractly, weigh pros and cons more accurately, and be better equipped to make wise decisions. Although this process causes brain maturity to take longer than other stages of life, it is necessary in order for us to become well-rounded adults who can effectively manage our emotions and interact with others. 12. Humans are born with an incredible amount of potential, including 100 trillion connections between nerve cells in our brains. These neural pathways form the basis of how we learn and remember, as well as how we think, feel, make decisions, and interact socially. From birth, these neurons are constantly making new connections which help us to understand and make sense of the world around us. As a result of these neuronal pathways being formed early on in life, humans have the power to create lasting memories that can be accessed throughout our lifetime. 13. Oxytocin is a hormone which has been extensively studied for its ability to influence social behaviors. Research has shown that it plays an important role in the regulation of emotions related to trustworthiness, compassion, and even empathy. Oxytocin has been linked with people's willingness to open up and share personal information with others, as well as feeling more connected and reciprocating positive feelings towards those close to them. It is thought that this hormone can be triggered by positive experiences such as physical closeness, contemplation, and engaging in meaningful conversations. 14. The human brain is an amazing organ, capable of storing and recalling large amounts of information. While our other senses such as sight and hearing are important for taking in data, our sense of smell has been proven to be the most influential in forming memories that can be easily recalled. Studies have demonstrated that scent-related memories remain relatively unchanged over time, making them easy to recall even years later. This powerful ability makes our sense of smell a unique asset in forming long-term memories, allowing us to experience powerful nostalgia with one simple whiff. Whether it's glucose-powering neurons, oxytocin influencing social behavior, or scent-related memories forming lasting impressions, understanding these cognitive principles is essential for unlocking your potential. And for more insightful tips and mind-bending food for thought, subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss out on any future videos. Thanks for watching.